Let's go, brother. What's going on, brothers? What's going on? It is your dude, Mr. International Passport. First and foremost, brothers, how is my mic? So I've got a new mic right now. How is the audio? Can you brothers hear me loud and clear? How is the audio quality? Um, New microphone. Please press a one in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Is the quality good? Don, how am I doing? Is it good, brother?
Yeah, you're perfect, man.
Okay, awesome, bro. So, brothers in the chat, press a one in the chat if my mic is good. Awesome, awesome. Let's get it cracking. So, brothers, welcome to another Future Classic live stream. I'm your gracious host, Mr. International Passport. I'm working on a new mic right now, so hoping there's no problems, but it should be okay. So, first and foremost, thank you very much for the support over the past couple of years. Your support has been greatly appreciated. And welcome aboard the new people. I accept and I embrace you in open arms. When you come in, brothers, please like the video. Please support the channel here in the super chats and the PayPal donations and show me support any way you can by copying the merch, okay? That'd be greatly appreciated. So let's get into it, man. In today's live stream, we'll be speaking about Colombia, Colombian women, food, culture, cost of living, the way of life. I've got a very special guest with me here called Mr. Don. Don, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, IP?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. I can't really hear you too clearly. You must have your hand over your mic. So get a bit closer.
A little bit better?
Much better, brother. Much better. So, Mr. Don, do you mind giving us a brief background about who you are, where you're from, and anything special about you, brother?
Yeah. So basically, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. Um, Small family, just me and my mom. Born and raised here. Did a little bit of traveling around to the South, not much. New York, Florida, Atlanta, pretty much all in the South, really in that area. So this was kind of like my first time actually getting out of the country and also going by myself.
Okay, so this is your first time going to a different country, brother. So well done for officially becoming a passport bro and making your first trip ever. So let's get straight into it, brother. So where did you go to in Colombia?
So I went to Cali, Colombia. I didn't want to too much go to Cartagena, not for my first trip. Didn't want to go to Medellin for my first trip, and definitely didn't want to go to Barranquilla. So I just tried to keep it like kind of like low key and trying to be like, all right, I'll go to Cali. Everyone's talking about Cali pretty much in some of your videos, so I was like, let me try that out, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. So you were in Cali, Colombia. That's fantastic, brother. So let me ask this, brother, right? Out of Brazil, Thailand, Philippines, Dominican Republic, why Colombia, brother?
Um, well, I've always kind of wanted to go. I've always wanted to really learn the language. And another thing too, I wanted to see how different it was. I think from my first trip, I think Colombia was really the spot where I really wanted to start. At first I was going to go to Brazil. Um, then I thought about it. I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I'm gonna just go to Colombia. I'm gonna start it off with there. Colombia was nice. Colombia.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. How do I sound on that? Am I still clear?
Yeah, you're Crystal.
Hey, this mic is awesome, man. So I'm pretty far away from my mic, but if y'all can hear me, that's good. So let's get into it, brother. Let's get straight into it. So you're in Colombia. It's your first time there. Um, I want to ask you a very important question, brother. This question is a question that could end the wars of all wars. It can
Mm-hmm.
stop an alien invasion from happening on planet Earth.
What is it?
The question I'm going to ask you, brother, is: are Colombian women checking for passport bros
Oh,
in
fuck
Colombia?
yeah. Fuck yeah. Checking for brothers. Hell yeah. The first night I got there, I knew. You can just feel it, man. I just knew. I just knew. I knew it was gonna be a crazy week for me. I knew it.
Okay.
And that was just in my Airbnb building. Oh my god.
Okay, hold on, brother. Brother, please avoid swearing, brother. Please keep it PG, bro. Avoid
Oh,
swearing, please, bro.
sorry about
Um,
that, bro.
So, what do you mean that you felt it in your first week? There? What does that mean, bro? So, is it?
So
Hold on, brother. Were they giving you tuning signals? Were they giving you looks? Were they very, very caring towards you? Why did you feel in your first week Colombian women were checking for you as a passport bro and a brother?
IP, excuse me. Sorry about that. It was the looks, that definitely the looks, but the stares, whether they were good or bad, I don't know why. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they were good. It's just how they treat you, the way they talk to you when they know that you're a foreigner. Um, everything, man, everything. I may be in the States now, but I swear, IP, I feel like my heart is still in Colombia.
Wow, amazing, brother. So, you're in Colombia for the first time. You're now experiencing love. Okay. So, what race of woman gave you the most play? Was it the Afro Latina? Was it the mixed race Latina? The white Latina? Break it down for us, bro.
Um, I'm just gonna say honestly, I'm gonna say the white Latina, the most, especially when I first got there. I can tell you about that. The mixed race, yeah, yeah, sort of, and some of the Afro Latin, but it was the most white Colombians. It was definitely the white Colombians.
Okay, so why are white Colombian women checking for brothers? What is it? Is it because we have this beautiful chocolate skin and that pristine white teeth? Or, why is it that white Latina women in Colombia are checking for passport bros? Break it down for me, bro.
Um, well, one, I mean, it's nothing that no one hasn't really heard before. One definitely is because we're different. Um, you get down there and you hear the accent, and they hear the accent, and it's like, oh, I know. It's like, oh, I know. It's like, are you serious? Especially when you go to parts that really aren't touristy. You go to less touristy parts. Man, it's just it's crazy. I can tell you a quick story real quick.
Hmm. Yep.
So I get there, like me, I don't really speak much Spanish. I'm taking classes now. Taking it serious. I'm about to learn. I start class really soon, level one. But I get to my Airbnb. I get out of the airport actually, get in the cab, get to my Airbnb, and have trouble getting in the door. Got through the door. I'm just gonna fast forward to the next day. So I'm trying to get my AC to work and it's not working. Most of the AC there. Make sure also when you go to Cali that they have AC in the room and that they have a washer and dryer. Is going to save you a lot of headache. But so I'm downstairs trying to explain something, to the locals. I'm using translator, and they're really friendly people, man. And the chick, one of the chick, her name's Natalia. She comes down, and like she's just gorgeous. She's just gorgeous. Like this was like one of the first white Colombians that I actually seen, and she's just beautiful. So I'm talking to them, IP, and then when she comes down the stairs, she just stops and she hears me, and then she just starts smiling, and then I turn and I look. And I just stop talking, and then she just starts smiling at me. So I turn back and I start talking to them, and then they lead me up in my room, and they teach me how to fix the air conditioner and everything. Fast forward, she ends up calling her friend upstairs, and they see me, and I can see out of the corner of my eye that she's telling her friend something. And then her friend came up. Her friend's just gorgeous, man. And she grabs my face and she's like, "Oh, you're so handsome, yada 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 yada, whatever." And she gives me her number. They all use WhatsApp down there, IP. So she gives me her number. About I like think later on that night, she goes, "Hey, your birthday's June 14." She goes, my birthday's June 28. Why don't we just hang out? She was like, "I'll bring some Corona and some alcohol up there, and we just hang out in your Airbnb." This is the first night now, IP. And I'm like, I don't think anything of it. I'm like, yeah, sure, 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 sure. And then so we get up there, she knocks on the door. She goes like, "Hey, she hits me up on WhatsApp IP, and she's like, "Hey, before I come up there, I just want you to I don't want anyone to see that I'm coming in your room." And I'm like, "Okay." I was a little weird at first. I was like, "All right, sure." We go up there, get a few Coronas. We sit on my balcony, which like the balcony that I had overlooked the mountains, and it was really cool, man. It was a cool experience talking to her, using translator, but still talking to her. It wasn't really weird at all. She was a really nice girl. Excuse me. She was a really nice girl. She ends up telling me though, I'm gonna just skip to the spice part. She ends up telling me, she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I like guys your skin color."
Oh,
And, yeah, yeah. And when she said that, it kind of caught me off guard because I was trying to open a bottle, and I damn near dropped the bottle when she said that, and I was like, I just didn't know what to say. And then she also said after that, she said, "I'm gonna be honest." Also, she said, "I'm engaged."
what?
Yeah, yeah, IP. Yeah, man. It was pretty wild, man. And then after that, she goes, "Hey," she was like, "Hey, do you like to dance?" And I was like, yeah. I was like, "Yeah, I like to dance." Excuse me. I was like, "Yeah, I like to dance." So she gets up, grabs my hand, takes me in the room. She starts playing like Spanish music, some music that I still saved on my phone actually. But she starts dancing, IP. Then she starts like grinding on me, and she knew how to dance too. She definitely knew how to dance. Um, and then after that, man, I mean, it didn't take too long for the heat to turn up. And then after that, I mean, you know what your boy had to do.
What the flip? What the hell? What's going on in Colombia, man? She was engaged, bruh.
Yeah,
That's not what I want to hear, man. She's engaged
yeah,
and she's
man.
doing
I
that.
mean, I didn't. I was like, and then she showed me pictures of her. The guy that she's with too, man. Asian guy, bro.
Asian guy.
Yeah, 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 for real. Yeah.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. So was she white Latina? Was she Afro Latina?
White Latina, white
So she was
Latina.
a white Latina from
Yeah,
Colombia engaged to an Asian dude from America or in Colombia,
from America, I believe from America. Yeah.
and she is grinding on you, and you did your thing with her. This is what is going on, bruv.
Yeah, man. It was, and IP. She knew what the fuck she was. Sorry. She knew what she was doing. She definitely knew what she was doing.
Wow. This is going to be a classic live stream. So buckle up, brothers, buckle up. So when I hear that, brother, I want you to break down for me the good things about Colombian women and the bad things about Colombian women, in your opinion.
Okay. I don't have much to say about like I said, I was only there for a week, unfortunately, 2 weeks actually. Wish I could have stayed longer, but I say some of the good things. I'll start with the good. Some of the good things, they're very caring, they're very understanding. I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't play any games. They when they if they see something they want, they go for it. They definitely go for it. That was an eye opener. Um, they're just really welcoming people. I never had a problem, even not knowing Spanish. I still never had a problem, with anybody. They were really they understood, and I think if you just come at them, uh, a way that's nice and just genuine, they're more than willing to help. I've had people that when I needed help, they just went out their way to just go and help me and didn't even know my first name. Um, the only thing I can say bad about Colombian women, just make sure you really know them. Don't make the mistake I did. And, ended up making a mistake, but get to really know them. But I say really the number one thing is learn the language. That's big. Yeah, learn the language. If you learn the language and you go over there and you're Black American, and they're going to know when they hear that accent and you start speaking Spanish, you are going to get more than anything, more than you want. I know that. I definitely know that.
Awesome. Hold on, brother. Got a couple of super chats here. Shout out to Mr. The Legend of Tensuke for the $199 super chat. Thank you, brother Tensuke, for the support. Much appreciated, brother. Shout out to Mr. Justin Wilson for the $999 super chat. Justin, appreciate you, bro. Good evening. Good evening, brothers. Good evening to you too, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the Legend of Tensuke again for the $499 super chat. Appreciate you, bro, for the support. Thank you very much. If I sound quiet, brothers, I've got a new mic, so I just want to make sure that I'm not speaking too loud or too quietly. So I apologize, brothers. I'm still getting used to the new mic. Thank you very much, Tensuke. Appreciate you, brother. Awesome. Shout out to Mr. Almighty Ree for the $2 super chat. He's got a question for you, bro. What neighborhood was your Airbnb?
So I was in the La Flora district, which is like 3 to 4 minutes away from the Chippy Choppy Mall. That's like one of the big little destinations that you can go. Where I spent most of my time was in the mall shopping. Yeah, so it was in the La Flora district in the 3 minutes away from Chippy Choppy Mall.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So, next question for you, brother, is so obviously in America, brother,
Mhm.
you've had some struggles, right? In America in terms of dating, right, brother?
Right.
So this Colombian trip, right, really changed you. And would you say that Colombian women and Colombia changed your life? If so, tell us why, brother.
Yes. Yes, it did. It made me realize, I guess I'll start. It just made me realize my value. It really did. It was an eye opener. The first day it was an eye opener, but it just made me realize, IP, that I have more value than I thought I was. Than I thought I did. From going over there and coming back, I see the difference. I started taking I take now a serious motivation to getting my body right. Going over there and seeing everyone just in shape and just all the women are beautiful. Like everyone's in shape. I was trying to find a female that was unattractive, and I couldn't find one. And I trust me, I could not find one. Everyone's in shape, everyone's beautiful, man. And that really motivated me. I came back immediately, I started eating right. I'm putting definitely more hours in the gym. And it's just I'm about to start class for learning Spanish, and I'm about to take that super serious because by next year, by April of next year, I should be able. And I should be able to conversate like we're doing right now in Spanish. So I'm really looking forward to that. Those are just some goals for me.
Awesome, brother. This is amazing. So, the women in Colombia have definitely showed you love, treated you very well. Um, so what's the main difference between Colombian women and American women? Why are Colombian women a lot better than American women, brother?
They're they're definitely more feminine. Definitely more feminine. They definitely know their place. Like over there, over here in the States, it's gynocentric. So the women, they mostly just they do everything here. I hate to say it, like there's still a lot of masculinity here, but for the most part, you can definitely tell that this is a gynocentric country. But over there, it's just the men are in charge. You know it, and you can feel it when you're over there. And the women know that, and they're totally fine with that. And they, after getting to know you, especially your character, because it's not so much as looks that matter over there. It's more of your character. And that's really what's important. And they understand that, and they'll treat you right. They'll treat you right.
Awesome, brother. Now, in terms of feminism, did you see any feminism there in Colombia creeping in amongst certain groups of women there, or is it safe from feminism from what you saw, brother?
Not really. Not really, IP. If it was feminism, it was probably some feminism that, since I wasn't over there so long, I probably couldn't really, understand, like, oh well, that's that feminism. But if it is, man, I didn't see it, IP, at all. I didn't see it at all. So no, I say no. My experience personally, I say no.
This is amazing so far, brother. So I want to ask this question, brother, right? And it's about, of course, Colombian women. When you, in terms of looks and in terms of body, what are Colombian women packing? Because, brother, you know me, I love that slim, thick, flat stomach, nice rounded, perky chest, nice behind, nice hips, right? Long curly hair, peanut butter brown skin, and that beautiful small face. Can I find that in Colombia, brother?
Yes. and plenty of it, and plenty of it. Especially, I'm feeling like, especially if you go to Cartagena, that's where more of the the Afro Latinas are. Um, Barranquilla, that's on like that's on the coast. So you find more of like the the dark, that caramel, or that dark skin, that Afro Latina curly hair. I know what you like, IP, because it's pretty much the same thing that I like. Where I was, it was there too. It was there too. Especially in the mall. Especially in the mall, man. That's just all you see, is just you see everything. Everything, man. Where I was, there was just a mix. In Cali, there's just a mix of everything there. And I think that's what made the experience, really cool too.
Amazing, brother. And these women that, caramel skin, peanut butter complexion, beautiful body, nice pretty face, they love the brothers, passport bros, the chicken for us.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Like I said, I never had a problem when I went to go talk to one. I never had a problem at all. And of course, they knew that I was a foreigner, of course, when I started talking, but I've never had one problem having to ask me to sit down, have a talk. They got friends there. They're asking questions on Google Translate. They're just trying to get to know, oh, why are you here? They're just interested, and everything was genuine. Nothing was fake. Everything was just genuine, straightforward.
Awesome, brother. I'm hearing some background noise. Are you slapping your hand on your thighs when you're talking?
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Thank you, brother. So, brother, let me ask this right, because for me, so would you say Colombian women are feminine and submissive and coachable? Tell us why if they are.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, they know their place. And by that I mean that in a very good way. They know their place, and they know that you're the man, and they're gonna let you be the man. They're gonna let you make the decisions. I mean, of course, if they think something's not right, they're gonna put their opinion in. And this is what from what I got just in 2 weeks. They're gonna put their opinion in. And I mean, if you follow that, if you go with that, what I'm saying is ultimately it's your decision, but they do put their input in, and then you make the decision based on their input. It's all just about everyone knowing their place, and they show you love, man. They show you love. It's definitely
Awesome.
not like how it is in the States. This is not how it is in the States.
Amazing, brother. So, brother, let me have a scenario for you, because to me, the pinnacle of submissiveness and femininity, right, and a woman respecting her man is if she does this one thing right.
Yeah.
So let's say, right, brother, I've got a Colombian girlfriend, right? I
Hmm.
come home, right, from
Hmm.
the grocery stores, and I buy some body soap, so body washing soap, and some moisturizing cream. And
All right.
I walk up to my Colombian girlfriend and I ask her, "Here's a cream, here's a soap. Baby girl, can you bathe me in the bathroom? And when you finish bathing me, can you moisturize me from head to toe?" Would a Colombian woman do that for me, brother?
Yes. Yes, if they're really into you, I guarantee you they would do it. And I say that confidently. Sorry, I got a little cough. But yes, they will. They will. I can honestly say that confidently. They definitely will do that IP for you with a smile.
Wow, with a smile, amazing. Wow, this is incredible. Can we please get the likes up, brothers? Okay, can we please get the likes up? And can we also get some more support flowing in? Hit the PayPal, hit the super chats. We're gonna go ham tonight, man. I need all your support to support me and what I'm doing and me changing lives. And would you say, brother, this channel has changed your life, Don?
Oh yeah, IP. I've been watching you for a while. Mostly the Colombian streams because I've always dreamed of going there, and I finally did it. But I've watched a lot of your videos. The you riding with someone, I think in Vancouver, Canada. Excuse me. I watched that video. That was pretty cool, man. I want to go to Vancouver, Canada. I've seen plenty of the Asian streams. I've seen the stream where they were debating which are better, Latinas or Asians. I've seen a good bit just going through your videos and just watching at night. And it's pretty cool to be able to do a video with you. I never thought I'd do it, but I'm here, and it's
Thank
really
you,
cool,
brother.
man.
Awesome. So I got a couple more questions on the Colombian women, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
make it more general about life in Colombia, weather, food, etc., etc. So
yeah.
my next question for you, brother, is how does a brother approach a Colombian woman? Right? How do we cold approach one? Did you cold approach out there? How did you do it, brother?
Yeah, so I kind of had no choice. Um, just be yourself. And a lot of guys, a lot of people say that just be yourself. Um, Honestly, just be yourself. Go up, just be genuine about it. Ask for directions. That's what I like to do. I like to ask for directions, and then from there I'll start a conversation. And then they'll usually when they hear the accent, they'll do Americano, and then that's when it starts from there. And then after that, it's pretty easy, man. I say they do pretty much all the work. You don't really have to do too much. Like I say, this is my experience. Experience may differ. People are different, but yeah, I didn't have to IP. I didn't have to do too much.
So you're saying that they put in more work. What does that mean, bro? Is that
Oh
them
yeah.
being
Oh,
very proactive? Break it down for us.
IP. If they want you, they'll let you know. Like they let you know by their actions and by the things they do. When I was in the mall, I was talking to one. She was pretty much asking me, "Hey, do you want a drink? Do you want anything?" Just offering to buy me things. And this was like within like I guess 15, 20 minutes of us talking, just laughing, just offering to buy me a drink. Small little things, but small little things matter. That's the little things that matter. And I took it. I was like, yeah, we're walking around, we're sitting down, talking. Uh, man, it's just IP. It's different. I remember I was drinking something from the table, right, and this is what really kind of got me. Something spilled on my hand, and I didn't know it. So she took like a napkin and just like just like wiped it off, just making sure, just little things like she wiped. I think I had something right there, and she wiped that, and then she wiped the thing, and it caught me off guard. Usually you do that, like, but they do that, and it's just little things like that. It's like simple little things. Kind of wild, kind of crazy, kind of crazy.
Amazing, brother. Amazing. Um, so you being a Black American man, brother,
Mhm.
and the way you were treated, right? How did they differentiate you from a Black Colombian dude and you without hearing your accent? Is it because of how you dress, how you came across? Break it down for us.
Yeah, definitely how I dress. So I came in there. One of the outfits that I was wearing there at the mall was like or walking around was like, I was wearing like joggers, wearing a shirt. Just it's hot over there. It's hot it's hot. So red shoes. A lot of them don't really dress like that. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, IP, they can dress. They can really dress, but I think by me wearing that, they kind of had an idea. They was like, "Oh yeah, definitely one that approached me in the mall. She one of them was like asking for money, but I ended up helping her out. I asked her, I was like, "Hey, do I look American?" And she just some of them just know. They was like, "Yeah." She was like, and I was like, "How?" And she was just like, "Just the way you dress." She was like, "Your physical features." She was like, "I could just, I don't know, I just looked at you and I could just tell." So I say the biggest thing though is how you dress. They dress different, and they dress nice. Don't think that they dress. No, they dress nice, really nice.
But you mentioned someone asked for money. So you telling me Colombian woman will come up to you randomly and ask for money?
Yeah, some of them. So like I say, some of them don't. Some of them don't have much. So I think I got approached maybe by a guy. There's homeless there. There's homeless everywhere, but there are homeless there that, when I was eating with a friend, they were asking for just a little bit of money to get something to eat. Or when I was in the mall, like the one girl, she asked for like just a little bit of money. But that may have happened like twice when I was there, and that was it.
Okay, awesome, brother. Awesome. So next question for you, brother, is I want to know more about the lifestyle there in Colombia. I'm a passport bro. We got brothers who work in IT here on the channel, and it could be a spot for brothers to move their remote work IT there in Colombia. I'm pushing out IT for brothers. Brothers, book your IT consultation with me. So would you say, brother, Colombia, the weather, You know, how is that like, and the sceneries, you know, and the living style there, brother?
Okay. So with the weather, I'll start with weather. Excuse me. Um, the weather, it's hot. I mean, I went in June. I don't know too much how that, but from what I heard, it's always hot. It was scorching over there. So I recommend just t-shirts. Don't wear shorts. If you that is an American thing. That is true. That is an American thing. If you wear shorts, they're gonna know instantly. Like everyone that I saw over there was not wearing shorts. The lifestyle is nice. If you make around, I say 2,000, 2,000, 2,500, 2,000 USD. I'm speaking for USD. I don't know what that converts into the pound or whatever. But if you make that, you'll live like a king. I did. I felt rich over there, and I honestly, I had a good bit of money, but it wasn't crazy, and I was able to do whatever I wanted and didn't have to worry about too much of anything. I felt rich. I felt rich and was rich over there. Over there, I was rich.
What about the food? How's the food like in Colombia?
Food is amazing. Everything I had was good. The hot dogs are different. Um, they so everything over there, like IP, there it's more natural. So here, we use preservatives, additives, and things like that. And over there, I honestly, everything is just natural. The drinks are natural. I don't think I had ever since I was over there. I had one thing that I was like, this tastes like weird. No, everything was great. I had hot dogs. I had a Colombian barbecue. That was good. I had natural drinks of, oh my god, I just Colombian food. It's just good. It's good. It's amazing. It's amazing. I say the
Awesome.
number one thing that I was using over there though was since I was kind of struggling with the language, I was a little nervous at first. Was Rappi. They use Rappi over there, which is kind of like Uber Eats. Um, and I was having them like I was trying a lot of different things and having them bring food to me to my Airbnb. But after a while, I just kind of broke out of that little shell. It didn't take long and started venturing out.
Awesome, brother. So transportation, um how were you moving about? Was it train, was it bus, or was it Uber all the time? Because I think it's very important for us passport bros to know if we want to move there to work IT, how will we move around?
Yeah. So definitely everything is pretty much in walking distance where I was in the La Florida district in Cali. Um, but getting around, definitely it is Ubers and taxis. That's the number one thing, and that's how you get around. That's the really the only way that you get around. You're going to see a lot of small cars, really really tiny cars, um, and everyone. If you got to go somewhere far, you just take a Uber, you take a taxi. It's super cheap. It's super cheap. It's not like here. Um, I did a ride from where I was to like another mall, like La Commercial, La Flora Commercial Plaza Mall. Like 30 minutes, paid like what, $5, $6, if that. So yeah, I definitely taxis and Uber, and be careful too with taxis too because if they kind of figure that you really don't speak the language. Like I didn't experience it, but my the friend that I met there, and then he said they could kind of try to like get a little bit more than they should, but if they do, it's only like what, $1 more in their like currency. But they will try you. So I would stick to Uber. I would stick to Uber.
Awesome, thank you, bro. Shout out to John Thomas for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, bro, for the support. Which zona did you stay in? I would prefer 5 or 6.
Which zone did you stay in? I prefer 5 or 6. I believe the zones are like zone one being the worst, zone two being, does it go like that? Zone 5, 6 being better, like one of the better zones.
I don't know. I've not been to Colombia before.
Oh yeah, I think zone 5 or 6 has been like one of the best. So if I had to pick, I'm definitely going to say I was zone 5. I believe I was zone 5. Yeah, I was in a pretty good district. Everything was in walking distance. It was really clean. It was just nice. Everything that you needed wasn't too far. It wasn't too far of a walk. And if you wanted to venture out, I mean, like a $5 Uber is nothing. But yeah, zone 5 though.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. So I got a question for you, brother, on the woman now.
Mhm.
So where are the best places in Cali, Colombia to meet respectable women? Is it the mall? Is it the park? Break it down for us, brother.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't make the mistake I did. Stay off of Tinder. Don't get on Tinder. Stay off of that. Try to meet women in the mall, mostly. The mall and grocery stores are your best bet. Women that already have jobs, because since they're already working, you're not too much worried about, oh, she's trying to finesse me, this girl, she's not working, she just wants money. Since they're already working, they're probably already trying to support families, they're trying to support, they don't really make much there. So yeah, I say grocery stores. I had a lot of good success. And also the mall and grocery stores. And just females, if they're just jogging, walking around, um people that are jogging, walking around, but stay away from the dating apps. I mean, I don't know. Experiences may differ, but I say stay away from the dating apps and try to meet in person. That's the best way.
Why should brothers stay away from the dating apps, brother, in Colombia?
Well, as you know, I had an unfortunate event. Met a Afro Latina off of Tinder like 2 days before I was supposed to leave. I just wanted, just to chill with one chick, one last chick before I left, and ended up. Long story short, I ended up getting drugged. My fault. I should have listened to the girl that I met the first night there that we kicked it off with. She told me to stay off of dating apps, and she told me, pretty much how the women on dating apps, how they kind of do foreigners. And I told her I listened, but I ended up not listening, and I paid for it. So it's my fault. I learned from that though. I definitely learned from that, and I just got to be smarter. Just got to be smarter next time. But stay off the dating apps. Meet them in grocery stores, and meet them in the malls. And if they're jogging, walking, meet them there. But just stay off the dating apps, please.
Awesome, brother. Now, let me ask this, right? Obviously, Latin America has a huge tattoo culture. Tattoos here, tattoos there.
Yes.
Um, do Colombian women, are they tied up, brother, on average?
Not really. I mean, ever so often you'll see them with tats. I mean, and if you do, it's excuse me, it's usually something with family. So it's usually something have to do with family, or it could just be anything. But most of the time I saw it usually had something to do with family. And if they are tatted up, I know here if they're tatted up, then it's a certain stigma behind that. But over there, man, when they have tats, it's the same genuine thing. You get the same niceness, the same genuineness, and nothing different. But yes, there are a good bit of people over there that do have tattoos, including myself. I have them too. And when I go back over there, actually, I'm about to have my right arm done, full sleeve for by a great artist. I can put it in the link or anything if y'all want. For next to nothing. And I'm about to have my left arm done too. Yeah, the tattoo culture is pretty nice over there. Most of them have tattoos.
Okay, let me ask this, brother, right?
Yeah.
So earlier in the stream, right, you mentioned that you met a chick, she's engaged, you did the
Mm-hmm.
deed with her, brother. So that
Mm-hmm.
kind of scares me, brother, right? Being engaged is a very important bond, right? And in my opinion, if your boyfriend, girlfriend shouldn't really be cheating, the woman should not be
Yeah.
cheating at all. So would you say Colombian women, there's a dark side to them? These women will sleep around. These women will cheat on their men. 'Cause I'm a
Yeah.
bit scared there, brother.
Yeah. If so, IP, they're good women and they're bad women everywhere. And Colombian women aren't perfect. And like I say, I've only been there for 2 weeks, so I'm not speaking like I know everything because I don't. But I do know that there are good and bad women everywhere. And There are promiscuous women everywhere. And when you're over there, like I said, when you're over there, it's not a lot of us over there. And I think that really had a lot to do with it. Still, it was wrong, but I think that really just had a lot to do with it. And yeah, they're they're good ones. There are good ones. There are good ones and there are bad ones, like everywhere.
I got a brother in the chat saying that cheating is normal there. Did you feel that kind of vibe out there in Colombia? Women that the cheating there is quite normal. Women sleeping around, cheating on their men. That.
No. I mean, the couples that I did see a lot of couples there. No, I didn't get that vibe. Yeah, yeah, cheating happens everywhere. Men. I mean, there's beautiful women everywhere. I'm pretty sure the men do cheat there, and I'm pretty sure the women do cheat there. Yeah, I kind of get the vibe that the men are honestly a little bit more promiscuous than the women. Then again, it's my experience. But definitely, yeah, cheating is a thing over there. It is, but like I say, there are good women everywhere that don't do that. That just don't do that. I really don't think it's a culture thing. I really don't think it's a culture thing. Unless you're going to a place like, of course, like Medellin, and you go to party areas and you got a bunch of tourists. I mean, those girls know what's up. Most of the foreigners that go there.
Okay, awesome. This has been a fantastic live stream so far. We're going to open up the phone lines in 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Awesome. So, I got a question for you, brother.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of living there permanently, do you see yourself doing that, brother? And tell us why, if so.
Oh yeah, happy. Oh yeah. That's why I'm learning the language. That's why I'm learning the language. I mean, it was motivational getting my body right. Have some passive income coming in. I'm working on all of that because just I'm going to travel more. But Cali did it for me. Cali definitely did it for me. I was like, oh, this is just different. It's just different. Everything's just different. And I can honestly say, IP, for once in my life, I've been happy, but once in my life, I was truly happy. I didn't feel like, oh, I'm black, or oh, this, or oh, that person's staring at me. What? No, no, you're treated like a human being, man. You're just treated like a human being, and that's just, I'm sorry, it's just what it is, man. Yeah, I just felt like just another person. I felt like I was one of them.
Wow. Would you say, brother, that being a Black American man in Colombia, you have privilege? Did you feel did you feel privilege out there, brother? Did you feel like, whoa, like me being a
Yeah,
Black American man, I'm very privileged here. Did you feel that way, brother?
I it was more of, it was more of, yeah, yes, but it was also more of just, you're just different, oh, we're not used, they're just not used to foreigners there, I mean, there's plenty of people that go there, but I felt just like they just wanted to get to know, where you from, you get the New York, are you from New York? The main places, Miami, New York, and I'm like, no, I'm from South Carolina. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. So definitely, yeah. I felt a little bit celebritish, if that's a word, a little bit.
Awesome, man. This is incredible. Um, so now for yourself, brother, right, as a passport bro now, this has been a life-changing trip for you. And this is why I keep telling you, brothers, get your passport, get into IT. Let me mentor you. Book your IT consultations. Join the Patreon. I know what I'm doing, brothers. I know what I'm doing. Let me guide you to the promised land. Colombia ain't the end all be all. You ain't seen Japan yet, bro. You ain't seen Brazil. You ain't seen Panama. you thought Colombian chicks were bad. Go to Panama. You're gonna meet Cuban chicks,
Oh
Venezuelan chicks,
Lord.
Mexican chicks, Chinese Panamanian chicks,
Oh
and they're all
God.
chicken for brothers, man.
Is Panama
You
that
brothers,
nice?
man. Yes, bro. Yes, I'm telling you, man. You know, so as we end this segment, brother, Okay. Is there anything else you want to add that I've missed out that's very important, maybe in terms of safety? How can brothers move out there and keep safe in Colombia? I know it is a third world country. So how do brothers keep safe out there? What do brothers wear? Don't wear diamond chain. Don't wear what's it called? Crazy stuff.
Please
How do we
don't.
keep safe out there, brother?
I just try to stay away from the jewelry. Try. I mean, it's okay to wear a little necklace. I wore my little necklace here. It's okay to wear a little jewelry, but please don't be extensive with it. You're just asking to get robbed. You are, and it's true. You're just asking when you put on all that, trying to be flashy. You're just inviting people to just something's going to happen. And it's just hopefully not anything happens to you, but you're not making it any better. Wearing all that. Yeah, just dress casually. Just casually. That's all pretty much I can say. Don't like I say, stay off the dating apps. Try to meet them in person. Um, just be genuine about everything. They are open if you want to use if you don't speak Spanish, use Google Translate. They're really open about that. They're not funny about that. Uh, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Very welcoming people, very very humble people. Um, is there anything else? Uh, if you can go with a friend, um, it'll be better for you. I went by myself. It's just me. I just travel by myself. I just do things. But if you can go with a friend, you guys can navigate around. Uber is your best friend. Uber is definitely your best friend. But that's pretty much it, man. Yeah.
Did you feel safe traveling by yourself?
Oh yeah. Oh definitely. Yeah. 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 I didn't feel like, oh God, I'm about to get robbed. Oh God, somebody about to do anything. No. I felt like just like one of them. The big thing is though, when you're over there, they just think you're Afro Latina. That's the biggest thing. They until you open your mouth, they think that you're just one of them. So they don't. I mean, they don't too much bother you. But I felt 100% safe, especially the I was in one of the districts I was in. I didn't feel threatened at all.
Amazing. Thank you, bro. Now, budget. Before I end this segment, how much do brothers need for a week or two in Colombia in
Oh
terms of
man.
budget, brother?
I'd say. I mean, depending on what you want to do, depending on if you want to ball out, I say honestly no more than just depending on what you want to do, no more than like 1,000, if that. And I'm just saying if that. I'm just gonna put an extra 500 on top of that, just because if you want to just go shopping or the clothes are pretty much the same prices in the States, if not more. That's one thing. But food, go-karts. I did a lot of go-karting. I like to go-kart. Things like that. It was cheap. Yeah, I say like 1,000. No more than that. And you could just ball out.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. I got a super chat here. Shout out to Mr. Justin Wilson for the $999 super chat. What locations did you enjoy the most, brother?
Um, so honestly, I was the whole time I was there, I was mostly in the same location. I will admit though, when I went to I believe it's Granada, it was like I guess it was like about 20-25 minutes away. Granada was really cool because Granada had like a lot of history about the country there. Um Also in Granada they had I went to a salsa club my first time there, and that was really cool. That was just a different experience altogether. Um I say Granada. Yeah. Granada was better than the location that I was in. More and more of the party like history/party type of vibes.
Are you referring to Granada, the country, or place in Colombia called Granada?
Oh no, the place in Cali, a place in Cali, Colombia.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Awesome. Fantastic live streams so far, brother. So let's get the phone lines open up, and great questions there, Justin. Appreciate you, bro. Justin, we need to catch up, brother, and plan a live stream, bro. Okay, I know you're busy, but when you're free, let me know, bro. So let's get it cracking, man. So, brothers, you want to hear the explicit version of Colombian women. I got plenty of intel on my Patreon. Go and join my Patreon right now to hear about how Colombian women get down with brothers in the bedroom. They are freaks. Colombian women are freakish in the bedroom. Ain't that right, bro? But keep it PG.
Yes, they are. They really are, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Amazing, man. Bro, you got so much options, brothers, man. I'm telling you, join this IT game, join the Patreon. Let me lead you to the promised land. All right. So call in if you have any questions for our guests. Call in. Now's the perfect time. I'm here, IP in the building. Let's get a cracking, man. Let's go, man. Come on, call in, brothers. And if you've been to Colombia, if you want to contribute, call in. If you have any questions for our guests about Colombia, call in. And can we please get the likes up, brothers? That'd be great. Appreciated. Thank you so very much. Let's get it cracking. So this is amazing, brother. Amazing live stream. When are you going back to Colombia? What's your next trip?
So with my job, unfortunately, I was only able to go for like 2 weeks. Most of my vacation time. Just being honest. Same time June next year. If I can before then, I'm gonna try to go someplace, maybe someplace closer, so it won't really take that long. DR, Mexico, Vancouver, Canada. That's not too far. Those places sound nice. I'm gonna try to go there later on this year. But definitely, I'm going to do more traveling in June of next year. Looking at some places to see where I want to go.
Awesome, amazing, brother, amazing. So, calling brothers, we got a great guest here today who is just giving some incredible game about Colombian women, cost of living, life there in Colombia. So let me ask this, brother, right? What's life like for you know brothers in Colombia that are actually Colombian, right? Are they living a good life in Colombia? These Afro Latino Colombians.
Can't I'm gonna be honest, I can't say too much about that. From what I saw, they were doing just regular, just fine. So the average wage that me and my friend Leo were talking about that I met there, he's Venezuelan. He was pretty much doing my tour guide, and we were talking. We got really close. He said the average wage is to USD is like they make like I think 300 a month. So in Colombian pesos, so to us that's not a lot. I guess to them that's a lot. I'd say yeah, I'd say they were living just fine. Just in their turn, in their way, average lifestyle. Didn't really see too many problems. Didn't just look like they were just regular living, just living life.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. Do I have any questions? Not at the moment. I'm waiting for you brothers to call in, and if you can't call in and you have a question, please PayPal and super chat your question. So did you meet any Japanese Colombian chicks out there, brother, or Asian Colombian? Oh,
You know what? That's one I didn't. And if I saw them, I was probably so fascinated being over there, probably wasn't even paying attention. But I didn't really see too many Asians. No, I didn't see too many Asians. I may have saw like a group.
okay, he's dropped off. Now he's back. Go on, bro.
Oh, oh, I may have saw maybe a group. Maybe I think I did see a group of them, but I think that was one time and that was it. It was mostly just Latinas.
Oh, okay. This might be explicit. Actually, I don't want to say it, but special alert, brothers, right? In the live stream chat, there's a place in Colombia, right? That is only on my Patreon, right? Where a lot of crazy stuff goes down, and the best looking Colombian women are involved. I'm talking these women are all tens, black, white, mixed race, Asian, Colombian. There's a place in Colombia where things get down. I can't say much on the stream, brothers. I really can't. It's a very secretive place. You want to find out about that place? That's only on the Patreon. It is a crazy place. I'm telling you, brothers. Right now, I'm not sure if the brother heard of it himself, but this would be a side conversation. I can't give you brothers the details. It's too much intel. Um, these are the best looking women in Colombia. And you know why? There are scouts that go around the country to find these women, and they have to be a minimum 9.5. They get them, and then a lot of naughty things happen. I can't say it, brothers. But I'll keep it as that. Keep it as that. Okay. The brothers go like, what the?
Oh, damn.
um, Shout out to Mr. Justin Wilson for the $4.99 super chat. Tell us about salsa night. Did the girl teach you more than dancing? Go on, bro.
All right. Yeah, Justin. I got on the floor. I tried to do a little something, something, but I didn't want to too much embarrass myself. What I said, it was crazy. So I get there. Everyone's just like, if they see a girl, like they get taught how to do that, at a young age. They're like 3, 4. Well, not 3, but maybe like 5, 6. They're taught to do that at a young age. So you see the experience, and you just see them like. I think one of the best guys there was like an older man, and like he was just a professional at it. He was just doing crazy moves on the dance floor, and like everyone's like standing around clapping, like yelling. It was a group that came in there. It was like 3 guys, 1 girl, and the girl just like all night she was just doing salsa. Like I would have got exhausted. She was just dancing all night, and they were doing like their thing. With me, I was like, well, I gotta at least try, So and like that in salsa, like it's a rule where like the woman cannot lead, like the man has to lead. So you can imagine how that went. Me trying to lead, not really knowing, but I tried, man. It was a good experience. She was laughing most of the time, so she didn't really make me feel like, oh God, you don't know what you're doing. It was more of a she was just trying to help and ask a few questions about where I'm from and everything. But I had an amazing time. Did she teach me more than dancing? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. But we still had a good time talking and dancing, laughing and everything.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. So I just posted a link to that secret place, right? This is top secret, brothers. Only on the Patreon, right? We're talking crazy out of world talk here. Only in Colombia. Once again, these are the most beautiful Colombian women. There's a place in Colombia, and it's a place that no one even knows about, completely hidden, right? Only the elites. Check it out, brothers. It is groundbreaking, and it is shocking. Only on that Patreon, right? That's the link right there on the live stream chat. We got Pooh in the building. Let's go, Pooh. Let me bring in Mr. Pooh, the legend. What's going on, Pooh?
What's good? What's good? I'm enjoying another stream, man. Another classic.
Hey, thank you, Pooh. Got a new mic. So how am I sounding now, Pooh? Am I good?
Hey, crystal clear, man.
Yes, this is awesome. I'll reach out to you on the side note, brother, to get what we planned rescheduled, brother. But
Yeah.
welcome back, Pooh.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Yeah, man. Feeling bad for the Asian guy. He took his girl, man. Well, you borrowed his girl.
It was, man, I'm telling you, man, it was, I felt bad, but she was gorgeous. So it was just in the moment, like everything was happening in the moment. And that was an experience for me. I was like, damn, excuse me. I was like, it's just, it's like I'm in a movie. And I just, it just happened. It just sort of happened. And I don't really think I'm the best looking guy. I don't. But like I said over there, it doesn't matter. It's more of your character.
Yeah, man.
And
And I can tell you're a good guy too, though. I know
yeah,
that
most people say that.
kinda
They're like,
shines
"Oh, you're a
through,
good
bro.
guy."
So that's what's up, man. So his bad. I hope he fell in anyway. So that's on him. He picked her. So yeah, bro. So man, I'm glad you went over there and had that great experience. That experience, very few brothers get to have, of actually feeling like a real American for the first
Yeah.
time in your life, getting
Yeah.
that American privilege. I'm happy for you, and I'm glad you're encouraging other brothers to step out, get out the country for a couple of weeks, and try to do the same thing.
100%.
Yeah. So yeah, and I hope you go back soon, bro. But as far as women that are wife material, bro, I mean, did you come across that at all? I know they have a thing for being feminine, yes, but as far as like wife material, by your standard, right? Did you come across any
Yes.
women?
Yes. Yes. I wasn't there for that long, so of course I couldn't get a real in-depth look at the women and how they, but I mean, I'm telling you from what I saw, yes, like if you just speak the language, I'm telling you, if uh,
Mm.
you go over there and if you just speak the language or just attempt and try. I remember I was trying to order some food in Spanish, right? And it was just beat up, and like I was trying, and then I saw the girl. She was gorgeous. She was like behind the counter, and she was kind of smiling and smirking, kind of like blushing a little bit, because she knew I didn't know, but it was the fact that I was trying
Mm.
that was kind of, I guess that was kind of cute to her, and you can tell. And she knew what I wanted though, and she ended up getting it. But yeah, just learn the language, man. That's the best thing I can tell you, and then the world is your oyster.
Yes, definitely. Especially if you're open to learn the language, I think it's the best end. I need to work on my Korean, of course. I tell everybody that, but I'll be working on that soon. I got some tips from one of the brothers in this that watches this channel. But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I just think it's cool that you went out there, did your thing. Yeah, even without knowing the language, you still had fun, had a good time. Caught a little Pookie vibes in there. I was like, is that a little some of my style in there? Caught some Pookie
Nah.
vibes.
Honestly, man, I was trying to be cool. I didn't tell you this though. She ended up calling her friend to the room too.
Oh yeah, you a Pookie man? I see
No,
it.
no, honestly, no. We didn't really do anything with friend. It was just, we were just chilling after that. After we did what we did, she called her friend up there. We were chilling, but I could catch her friend too. Her friend was kind of looking kind of too like she was like, oh, like I could kind of feel, you can always feel it, and it's
Yeah.
just like she was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's cool, so yeah.
With that said, I'm gonna have to kick Colombia out my top 5 though, as far
Oh
as
yeah.
fun.
Why is
Nah, man. Because I mean, it sounds like the women are Pookies just like the guys are.
I think it. Like they're honestly, all jokes aside, they're good women there, and they really are. They're good women there. It's just, I think it was, there's a time and place for everything, and I think it was just for me, it was just time and the place I was at.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone has everyone gets a little saucy, especially they hit that right country, that right time, and meet the right people, got the right attitude, and then everything just seems like it just falls in your lap. So I definitely experienced that everywhere, bro. So
I can't
that's
stop
dope.
smiling.
Oh, I bet I can tell, man. You cheesing like I
can't
see all
stop
your teeth,
smiling
bro.
just
That's good
thinking.
though, man. It makes me happy. Makes my heart feel good, bro. So like I said, congrats, number one, and let's get these other brothers on.
Thank
Yes,
you.
indeed. Thank you, Pooh. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $5 super chat. Just getting here. Gonna watch the replay. Latinas are my favorite and show the support. Thank you very much for the support, brother. Much appreciated, brother. And brothers, please send in some super chats, send in some PayPal donations, cop the merch too. Join the Patreon. It's not easy me doing this, brothers. It's not easy. So please support. I'm changing lives out here. So please support the movement and what I do. That'd be greatly appreciated. Black Label Expat, can you turn the camera on in the background so I know you're not a troll? You're confirmed, brother. Thank you very much. We got Mr. Black Label Expat in the building. Let me bring him in. What's going on, Black Label?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear, brother. How you keeping?
Good, good, good. Had a question for the guests.
Of course.
So I've been in Cali once, but it was only for a few days. But I wanted to experience some of the nightlife, but I never got a chance. So I was wondering if you had any experience with the nightlife in Cali.
Yeah. So very vague, but we went to a club. I have the video actually. It's just a little like 15-20 second clip. The nightlife's great. I went to I think it's called I don't want to mess up butcher La Pretoria or something like that downtown. It was like 20 minutes away. Went to the club and it was packed. Like, and I asked one of the servers there, of course, with translator, and I was like, "Is it always like this?" There's just so many people having fun, and he was just like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yes, every day." He was like, especially on the weekends, of course. But it was just packed. So many people just having fun. The person that I was with, Leo, when we went to the club, he had a row of just women that just gorgeous women there, and they were just all cool. They were just drinking. We had so many bottles there. He was mostly there with his soccer team, but I had girls coming up to me just wanting to take a shot. It's just like, hey, take a shot with me, yada 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 yada. Took drunk a good bit. I bought a bottle for a chick. We were sharing that and drinking that. It was just it was a good experience. Don't be afraid to, approach over there, man. They're really cool. They're really cool. Nightlife was great. Just a movie. It was a movie.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'm gonna have to check that place out.
Yes. Yeah.
Any more questions, Black Label?
No, that was pretty much it.
Okay, brother, stay on the line, brother. Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $5 super chat. I'm less into Afro Latinas and more into mixed race women. We'll keep it as that. And Mezitas. Which city is the best for mixed race Latinas and Mezitas in Colombia? If anyone knows.
I'm not too sure with that one. It was kind of like my first trip. I don't know. Does anyone else know?
Black Label, do you know that, brother?
The Afro Latinas are going to be costeñas. So, think about Santa Marta, Cartagena, and then, yeah, in Cali as well. That's probably where you're going to find the most.
Say that one more time, please. You were cutting off there.
I was saying that it's probably going to be the costeñas. So, think of like the beach cities. So, Santa Marta, Cartagena, Barranquilla, Cali. That's probably where you're going to find most of them.
Awesome. This is good intel.
Can someone elaborate on the difference to me? Because I'm not familiar with Colombia at all. Of Afro Latina versus was that Mezita? Or mulata? Like what is the difference?
Afro Latina is just basically I do know Afro Latina is just basically a black Latina chick. She's just black and she speaks Spanish. She's from the country. I do know that, but the other I'm not too sure with that. The other stuff.
I think mulatto just means that you're mixed, but I think generally it means that you're like mixed with like in like the Native American style descent.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. So it mixed with indigenous people of that area.
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense. Bet.
Awesome. Great questions. Thank you very much, brothers. So, brothers, feel free to call in. If you have any more questions for our guests. If not, please PayPal and super chat your questions. So, let me ask this right, brother. Out of the white Latina, the mixed race Latina, and the Afro Latina, who were the best? Who was the most good looking? Pardon me.
Well, Everyone's just gorgeous, man. I couldn't tell you. Honestly,
Gotta pick one, brother. Gotta pick one.
I'm the white Latinas. I know the white. I'd say the white Latinas. They're definitely. Yeah, that's where it's at with me. It's definitely where it was at with me. And I'm coming over there thinking that I was like, I want me an Afro Latina, I want, the nice girly. And I got over there and I'm like, oh, that's the white Latina, man, turning up over here.
Hey, this brother's grinning, but you got all teeth out. Hey,
Turning
go on,
up.
bro. We'll make sure you're back in Colombia very soon.
Please.
Okay, anyone got any questions for our guests? Pooh, Black Label.
No, not really. I mean, I just found it interesting that, just the different types of women and, different characteristics they had. Like I said, I never went to Colombia. I didn't have any, I was mostly in the military. So anytime I traveled, it had to relate to some type of operation I had. So didn't get down there. Flew over, but never really got to really venture out. So, I mean, it's all interesting to me, bro. So, I mean, man, I'm a married man, so I'm out the game, but it is nice to hear, that there's other places brothers can go. As far as safety, bro, I don't know if you guys touched on that or not. I mean, how safe on like a scale of 1 to 10 did you feel there? What types of threats were out there besides women, of course, spiking your drink?
Yeah, so you saw that, but honestly, I felt safe, man. I didn't, like I told IP, I didn't feel at all threatened. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I usually have this mindset where, like, I kind of have what's the worst that can happen mindset, but I didn't feel threatened at all. Like I say, I felt like I was just, they don't know until you open your mouth. That's the biggest thing. They just don't know. And I didn't feel threatened at all when I was over there. Also, I wanted to ask too, can I get your info after the stream, your guys' info to keep up with you,
Yeah, IP has all my information, so you can
Okay.
he's
All
good
right.
to give it to you.
All right.
Yep.
Should have mine too, but I'll add on to that and say that I think that a lot of people, a lot of Americans' minds of like where Colombia is where they still think it's like back in the '90s, where there's like drug cartels everywhere, and it's just it's narcos basically in real life, where that's not really true anymore. So I mean, I've been to a couple different Colombian cities. I've never really felt threatened, and it's for the same reason that our guest just said. It was that when they see you, as like a black person, they don't really see America. They don't see the gringo. They don't see that until you open your mouth. Then it's evident. But even when I'm walking on the street and someone tries to say something in Spanish to me, and I say no hablo inglés, their first thought isn't, oh, he speaks English. And most of the time, their second guess is, oh, you speak Portuguese.
They look surprised. Like most of the time when they try to come up to me, start talking Spanish, I was like, I just brought out the phone. I was like, lo siento, lo siento. I was like, I'm still working on my Spanish. And then they just look surprised. They're like, oh. And then if they don't speak English, like I say, they'll just type to you on the translator. Or some of them actually did speak English, though. And they start talking. They're like, oh, what brings you here? It was, like I say, it was always friendly. Yeah. And when I told people I was going to Colombia, the first thing they said was, you're going to get kidnapped. You're going to, you're going to get this, you're going to get that.
Yeah.
None of that happened. Unfortunately, I did end up officially getting spiked, but like I say, I take accountability for that. I learned from that, but none of that stuff happened. It was a nice trip. It was a really nice trip. And I think if people just get out of their shells and just like actually travel when they can, they'll see that it's not what you think. It's nothing like what you think.
Cool.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Let's see. Okay, brothers. So if no one calls in the next 10 minutes, we're going to end the stream early and we'll all have a great day ahead. I got a very special stream tomorrow. I'll be doing China tomorrow.
Oh,
And let me tell you, man, ooh, the brother I'm bringing on to speak about China, yeah, he's gonna break down some crazy stuff there. But it's on the Patreon already. The Chinese version's on the Patreon. Okay, so go on the Patreon to hear the explicit version of that stream, part 1 and part 2. However, the live stream is coming, man. So I'm looking forward to it. So I had to put you on mute there, Pooh and Black Label X-Powers here in background noise. Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $5 super chat. Selena, Salma Hayek, Jennifer Lopez, and uh, Gina Ortega from Wednesday are the Mesita aesthetic. Do I find any of them attractive? Let's see. Selena, mm, yeah, she's attractive. The one that in the 90s, right? I remember her. Salma Hayek, yeah, she was attractive back in her prime. I remember her in that Quentin Tarantino movie. She wasn't bad. Jennifer Lopez, not really my speed, in my opinion. Don't really check for her like that. Gina Ortega, that's gonna be a pass. I'm sorry. That's gonna be a pass, man. Pooh and Black Label Expat, do you agree or do you disagree?
Bro. It's only what you know about Jennifer Lopez, bro. Like, her background is a bit of a turnoff, but if you saw Jennifer Lopez, bro, she's been bad for like 30 years running. And Salma Hayek is probably my all-time favorite. She is, I mean, she's old now, but I mean, she still looks good for her age. Selena was thicker than some cold grits, bro. She was on point too. Jenna Ortega, I'm not as familiar with from Wednesday. I don't watch that, but yeah, man, that's a good little group right there. I mean, like, you know, Selma Hayek, that was my heart right there for a long time until she aged on me. But yeah, I mean, that's a nice looking group, and all very very short women, small petite women too, with some serious curves,
J-Lo.
Do you agree that Don? Are you checking for all those chicks?
Yeah, I mean they check off on my list. I don't too much have a I think number one for me, I definitely would be J-Lo. Jennifer Lopez, definitely.
Okay,
I think
awesome.
Jenna
Go on, bro.
Ortega, her next, Selena, then Salma, but definitely at the top of my list, J-Lo.
Thank you, brothers. Shout out to Mr. Justin Wilson again for the support. $199 super chat. I appreciate you, Justin. Check your account. Let me check my PayPal right now. Appreciate the brother for the support. Let me log into my PayPal real quick. Let's see. While I do so, so will you still give American women a chance, Mr. Don, or are you completely done with them, brother?
Haven't looked at one since.
Why is that, brother?
I haven't looked at one since I came back. All I've been thinking about is just going back, getting my things ready, and just whenever I can go back.
Why have you forgotten about American women? What is it that they don't do that Colombian women do?
It's just, I mean, to me, in my experience, like I say, I'm always going to say my experience because experience is different between, between people. It's just spoiled. They're spoiled. They get everything. Like they get everything pretty much handed to them. Like there's nothing that they really can't get here, and it's just, and you can see that by just talking to them. Just a female that thinks, and it's funny too because a female over here that thinks she's bad, you just get this certain type of attitude, a certain type of vibe from them, and you think you're bad, until you leave and you go over there and you see real beauty, and then you come back and you're like, you're really not as attractive as you think you are. Yeah, you're okay, but you know, you can calm it down a little bit. But it's mostly the attitude, man. The attitude.
Thank you for your honesty, brother. Thank you very much for the honesty. Let me check my PayPal account real quick. Hold on. Shout to. Hold on, logging in. Shout to Mr. Man, my internet's slow today, bro. Hurry up, man. Shout out to Mr. Underdog Capital. Oh wow, for the 75 pounds PayPal donation. Was that you, bro? Justin, appreciate you, bro, for the donation, for the 75 pounds 43 pence donation. Thank you, brother. On Underdog Capital, appreciate you, brother. Next time you sing, please do a Pokemon. Please do a verse from Pokemon. Appreciate everything you've ever done for me, IP. My life changed in some many ways after finding your channel. Oh my goodness, man. Hold on, brothers. Man, no, that means a lot to me, man. That really does. This channel is saving lives, brothers.
Yeah, it really did. It really did.
It saved you, Don?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Watching, I remember staying up nights, just still after I get off of this stream, I'm gonna just go back and watch some of your videos. Like, it's just, I used to always be like, man, this guy really understands like what it's like to be, you know, black in America, or what it's like. He just wants brothers to really have a chance. And bro, just watching your channel, just getting inspired. You do a lot, IP. You really do a lot, and you changed my life. Obviously you changed his life too, but you definitely changed mine. And all I can say, IP, is really just thank you. Thank you, IP.
Wow. Hey, thank you, man. That means a lot, brother. Thank you so very much. And thank you, Justin, for the support and the donation. That means a lot, brother. Thank you so very much. You got any questions, Pooh and Black Label Expat?
Just knowing you're not alone, man. I mean, it's you know, feeling like you're alone for so long, and that, you know, you're going through all these things by yourself. You're having these thoughts, and it's just you. And it's nice to have a group, or, you know, a room full of brothers that know what you experience, and things that you can, you know, get things off your chest and talk about. You know, I've thought about things that didn't even really hit me until I was an adult, that, you know, that actually bothered me. I spoke about that stuff on here. So it's just dope just to get off your chest. Very therapeutic.
I got a question for the guy with the bear icon. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Who did you end up marrying? I remember you said you were married. What type of woman did you end up marrying?
Korean.
Korean? Okay.
Yeah, my wife's from South Korea.
Okay. And no wonder you say you got to brush up on your Korean. So I should have. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I gotta really work on it. I'm probably I'm headed back to Korea here in about 3 weeks. So I start work out there on the 30th. So I gotta get my life together right now.
Is it an eye opener in Korea too for guys if they go over there?
Oh my goodness, bro. You have not been paying attention. Yes. Those Korean women are a vibe, man. I mean, a vibe. Like, yeah, you like the Latinas. Hey, let me tell you, pump the brakes. Come out to Korea, come out to Japan. The Asian women out there, they treat you good, man. It's a dope vibe. Very well developed personalities. You know, not those shallow, dull personalities in America.
Yes.
Someone very pleasant, very feminine, petite, sweet, makes you feel like a real man. I definitely dig it. I'm with it. So I love being surrounded by it.
Any areas that you recommend? That, let's say if I want to go to South Korea, I was like, all right, let me take a trip.
Itaewon. Go to Itaewon. You need to experience that first. It's more of a multicultural place, but no one's looking at you like you're an alien. Because a lot of areas in Korea, they're like, I mean, that the media has worked a little too well on our bad news. So they're gonna want you to dance. They're gonna want, they're gonna think you're, you got a mean streak. They're gonna think
cool,
you're. It's sometimes cool, but I mean, to be treated, I'd rather be treated like a human. Don't treat me like I'm some type of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like I'm not here ribbed for your pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Get off me, lady. Calm down. Yeah. So especially the older cougars. They put their hands on. They feel like you're there for them, and that you're supposed to just act like genuine. And anytime they play some music, it's not happening. I fell for it a few times. I fell for it a couple of times, but yeah, you don't want to subject yourself to that, bro. It's dope though. Come out and see us, man.
Awesome. Let me read a super chat real quick. Shout out to Mr. Stupid Rams for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. I love me Russian women, but Colombian women don't. Oh, yes, indeed. Let me ask you, brother. Did you meet any Russian Colombian chicks out there in Colombia?
I honestly, no, I didn't. I'll be honest with you, I didn't. I wish I did though. That would have been something to see, but I didn't.
Oh, that would be some alien stuff right there, bro. I'm telling you. You got a question, Black Label Expert?
Yeah, I was actually just going to ask if Pooh has, if he's actually in IT, because I don't think I've ever heard what he actually does.
Me?
I'm not in IT, bro. That's absolutely not my lane. I've only taken a few computer classes in college. That's not my lane, bro. I'm actually a government employee. I start that as a GS position at Auston Air Force Base here on July 30th. So that's my best route, and that has me living in Korea with a lot of benefits for my family. So I'll be climbing that ladder, trying to get a leadership position. But yeah, IT. I suggest it to a lot of people, but I went the hard route, bro. Among the 4% who actually want to go back and serve their country. So,
all right, cool.
Amazing.
It's funny that you say that. I was in the military. What branch were you in?
Air Force.
Air Force. Yeah, I was Army. So that was pretty cool. That was a cool experience. I'm pretty much an average guy. I work like 3 different jobs. I do security. I work at a plant. I work at a factory, and I work at a electricity building, and the dispatcher pretty much. So yeah, not too much anything crazy with me. Just regular guy. That's pretty much it.
Army's got some brutal looking women, bro.
Ain't like the Air Force, man. Air Force got all the good looking women.
Yeah, definitely a good time, bro. Definitely a good time.
Awesome. Great live stream. And thank you for your services, both Pooh and Don. Thank you. Okay. So feel free to call in, brothers. Feel free to call in. If you can't call in, please send your question in a PayPal donation or super chat. Mr. Black Label Expert, you got any more questions?
No, not at this point. I've enjoyed the stream, learning from other people's experiences, but I think I got what I needed.
Okay, awesome. Okie dokie. All right, so brothers, I'm gonna give it 5-10 more minutes. We're gonna end the stream. It's been a very insightful live stream. You got any more questions, Pooh?
Yeah, you seem to be really into Russian women. There's like Russian Koreans, right?
Oh, what?
Russian
Hold on, brother.
Koreans?
brother,
in my
what do you mean
neighborhood.
with Russian Koreans? What do you mean, brother? What?
Like, like they're either mixed with Russian and Korean, or Korean, pure Korean, but lived their whole life in Russia and like moved back and cannot speak Korean for the life of them.
What? Okay.
I had no clue until I came across these women. I was like, yo, what is going? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Yeah.
What?
They cannot, like, their Korean is as good as mine. But they immigrated from Korea to Russia, lived there for years and years and years, decades. And then some of them I know have come back, either visiting family or they come back just to live in Korea because, things got hot in Russia. And they cannot speak a lick of Hangul.
Wow. Let me ask you, brother, right? It's going to be the most important question in the history of mankind. I'm sure you know what's coming, brother. I'm sure you know what's coming. Are these Russian Korean chicks checking for brothers?
That was the hardest to tell. Very engaged with when I speak with them. So I'm thinking I guess what attracts a Russian woman is a Russian woman at the end of the day, no matter where she's from. So very intrigued, but I was on good behavior. My wife was there. So I was charming, I was funny, but that's as far as I took it.
This is interesting. I need to find out more about that. Okay. Wow. Thank you for that breakdown there, Pooh.
No problem.
Russian Korean. Pooh, let me ask you about Russian Japanese. You met that before, brother?
Yeah. You come across that a lot.
In Japan?
They check for brothers, bro. They checking for brothers, man. So yeah. Russian people don't know. Russian women are some of the most beautiful women in the world.
Mm-hmm.
They are. That is a good strand of Caucasian there. I have to admit it. So, I mean, that with the Japanese, that's dope. And I already told you about the girl from Ukraine I talked to who spoke only Russian, and she was like Asian and extremely tan. And the only thing, she was tatted up, but she was tall, Asian, really tan with green eyes. I could not believe what I saw.
Wow. So, you're telling me you met Russian Japanese chicks in Japan? Where in Japan?
I hung out on the beach, man. So I mean, I knew that was my hunting ground. Man, I didn't even surf, but I had a surfboard. So I had a surfboard. I was looking around, man, just hunting, just hunting girls down, bro. So, I mean, it's just kind of what I did. I mean, I knew they were all on vacation. Yep, Timberland boots with my head, wife beater on with jean shorts, my head wrapped up in my white tee, man. Looking crazy, bro. Looking crazy, bro. Oh my god! Hey, no shoelaces in the Timberland boots, man. This is like, but they were feeling though. I was still getting women. I was still getting women like that somehow, and with no fear. But yeah, everybody checks for brothers in some form or the other. They check. Now the rest is up to you. Hey, are you willing to step up, learn some language? Are you willing to socialize? Are you willing to smile? Are you willing to shed your hard exterior? You know what I'm saying? So that's where that charm has that black charm somewhere buried deep down has to come out. You gotta let people see that. You gotta let these people know, hey, we're human. Number one, we have feelings and we're good people. We're respectable. We're intelligent. Yeah, we're not just strong and can lay it down. Well, we can do all that. We're very talented, but hey, this is important too.
Amazing. Thank you, bro.
No
Shout
problem.
out to Stupid Rams for the $499 super chat. Wait, I paused the stream. What's up with the Russian woman? So what we mean by this, brother, is that we just broke it down that who said that in Korea, you can find Russian Korean women in South Korea, and you can also find Russian Japanese women in Japan, brother. So I know you're into Russian women. You love your Russian women over everything. Okay, so like I told you, bro, apart from Russia, Germany, Berlin, Germany has a lot of Russian women, and they are checking heavy for brothers in Berlin, Germany. These Russian chicks, they will hunt you down. Okay, so you got to hit up Berlin, Germany to meet the Russian chicks. Okay, Thailand as well. There's a lot of Russian chicks in Thailand, but a lot of them are 3 or 4, so I'll be very careful there. That's from what I've heard. Not all, but a lot of them are. And of course, Korea and Japan, brother. I wish you all the best in your Russian woman adventures. Thank you, brother. Awesome. For your wife in the building. What's up, Theo? Are you willing to take IP's Python class and travel well? Yes, indeed, man. Brothers, are you willing to join the Patreon? Allow me to mentor you through this IT journey, right? Change your life. You know, the choice is up to you, brothers. And Theo, should we announce what we have planned next week? Do you want to call in, brother? And we can do a joint announcement. Um, let me know, Theo. Me and Theo have something planned very special coming next week, and it'll be every week after that. But Theo, should we announce it, Theo? Right now, do you want to call in, brother, and let me know, bro? So me and Theo are working on something, and we're looking forward to sharing it with you, brothers, man. You're gonna love it. Theo, wife in the building. Awesome. Go on, Pooh.
Oh, I just know if Theo's coming into the building, it's my time to shut up and learn. I know that. So learn from the man. Hopefully he calls in. That'd be dope, man. But yeah, as far as travel, there's not a whole lot of. I mean, what's more of a more successful way to travel besides I guess maybe the military, but just getting into Python, getting into IT. I wish I would have went that route. I had a few opportunities that I didn't get to take advantage of because I'm not certified in IT. But luckily I found this job because it was my family's already in Korea, so I was a shoe-in pretty much. But yeah, if I could do it all over again, I mean, military, everyone in corporate. They're constantly looking for someone in IT. Is never going away. These jobs are, they're up for grabs, and there's no glass ceiling. It's you behind the screen, man. So all you gotta do is go out and get yours.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. You just saw Justin, man. That's a brother I helped out last year. Gave him some good guidance to get into IT. He's in IT now, and he's great. He's successful. He's doing great things. And I'm currently mentoring other brothers as well. In regards to getting into IT, CV help, LinkedIn help. I mean, I do all those things for brothers, man. It's not easy. It's a very tough job, but I want to see brothers succeed, brothers live great lives, and I'm making that happen every single day. So I love what I'm doing, and we're gonna keep pushing, man. Lord willing. Go on, Pooh.
Oh, that's what's up, man. And then it's just it's expanding your horizons, man. So I got plenty of friends that are in IT. They're in IT in the government sector, like I'm in, and I mean it's smiling ear to ear every day. I also have friends who worked at Blizzard Entertainment, right and sold. IT's needed there also, and that's one of the top happiest they say happiest jobs in corporate America. I don't know about that. They had a lot of reports of different things going on at Blizzard, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, man, like it's STEM, IT, anything in your sciences, it's the future. It's the way to go. I mean, I wholeheartedly believe that. My job's not going nowhere. I got a pension, so I got what I'm looking for. But I'm telling you right now, if I'm going to extend on my education, I'm going in the IT route. So, I mean, that's just where it's at. I've listened to you and Theo enough. And then I've gone through other people say the same thing to me, like, hey man, it's not, it's just, you just be willing to learn, willing to sit down, take some time, get certified, and then go out there and reach your limitless potential.
Yes, indeed, man. You want to speak on that Black Label expat?
Well, I was just gonna say that if I had the choice, I would have loved to work at Activision Blizzard when I was younger because I really got into the whole like gaming sector of things. But for that sort of thing, you'd probably have to move to South Korea or be in like California or something like that. So my path took me on more of the traditional IT path, but I would have loved to work at a place like that.
Yeah, they look happy as hell, man. This bunch of guys walking around in polo shirts and lanyards, just cheesing ear to ear with drop dead gorgeous Korean women on their arm. In the middle,
Man.
it's the middle of Gangnam. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, man. Right in the
Yeah,
co-ed.
man. I mean, it sounds like life, being able to like, play some of your favorite games and then like, having like women chase after you. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, what's better than
not
that?
much more is needed from life.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing, man. Amazing talk. Don, you want to add anything at all, Don?
Honestly, man,
Oh, hold on, brother. You were just daydreaming about a Colombian chick, weren't you, bro?
Honestly, man, I was just thinking about just starting school. I was just the whole time I was listening to them and just thinking about, man, I just can't wait till I actually start school to start learning Spanish, to really start speaking it and conversating. It's actually going to be a really cool experience.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I love how everyone's working towards a personal goal. Life is all about goals, all about being consistent, having discipline, and executing. You got to work towards something every single day. That's how life is. Nothing comes easy and nothing comes quickly. Every day is a stepping stone towards greatness, right? It may take you 7 months, 8 months to learn a new language, to pass an exam. But once you get there, you're going to thank yourself for putting in the hard work over that long time period. So keep pushing, brothers, and believe in yourself, man. Awesome. So I do want to go on for longer. So let's go on for another 15 minutes and we'll end at the 2-hour mark. And brothers, feel free to call in if you have any questions. Okay, call in if you have any questions. You got any more questions, Black Label expert?
No, not at the moment.
Awesome, bro. Put yourself on mute, please. Thank you, brother. I was just hearing some background noise. So Don, we got 15 more minutes left, Don. So if Pooh and Black Label have any questions, feel free to jump in, brothers. So hold on, brothers. Shout out to Mr. Intellect for the $5 super chat. I'm considering after I finish my pilot licenses, learning some IT as I am an additional backup. Because why not? Yes, indeed, bro. And reach out to me, brother, for that IT mentorship and advice, brother. So when you're ready for that, appreciate the support, Intellect. Thank you, bro. Go on, Pooh.
Yeah, man. So I mean, Don, you talked about learning Spanish and everything like that. But as far as any longer term moves, I mean, what's next for you as far as any international travel?
I think the next place I want to go, and IP made Panama seem really nice, but I think the next place I want to go is to an Asian country. I just don't exactly know where I want to go. I don't know if I want to go to Thailand, or I think you're giving me motivation to go to South Korea.
There you go. There you go.
Um,
Don't let me catch you in Pattaya, bro. Come on, man. Sharing girlfriends.
Oh my God, another engagement. Yeah, I think an Asian country would be nice. The Philippines is looking really nice. It'll either be the Philippines, I think, or South Korea. I think you inspired me kind of to go to South Korea. I think I want to go now.
Oh yeah. We'll get you there, man. We get you hooked. So yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, definitely make those moves, bro. What about professionally, man?
Professionally, I'm sorry.
Yeah, professionally, as far as any career moves, any job moves that you're trying to make to keep yourself out of the matrix.
Yeah. So I didn't necessarily really know what I always wanted to do. I was kind of always like in this mindset, like I don't know really what I want to do or what I want, even at this age still. They're like figure it out, but it's like I don't know. I never knew what I wanted to do. I never knew something that I really wanted to learn on that really made me like, I would like to do this for the rest of my life. So I don't know. I guess even still now, I'm still in that stage where I'm still trying to figure it out, and I still haven't even figured it out yet. But I'll tell you what though, this IT thing is sounding pretty cool.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, like I said, it's the future. It's where the world is headed. So when IP and you hear Theo, they're on it, man, and they're helping brothers out. I mean, how many people you know doing that? I mean, I don't. And if they're going to use their subject matter experts, they're going to use their experience to help you along. I mean, I would at least test the waters just to see what comes up. I mean, you got to move somewhere. It has to be forward. You don't want to stay in place. You don't want to go backwards. So
it's stagnant. Yeah,
make a move.
You're right.
Awesome. Shout out to Mr. Donovan Morrison for the $2 super chat. Team Asia all the way, Southeast Asia especially. Yes, indeed. But it's about time we start showing some love towards Japan and Korea. A lot of brothers love the Thailand chicks, the Philippines chicks, but I think Japan and Korea, man, there's something there. Yeah. So China hit or miss, but we have options, brothers, options, and that's what we need and that's what we want as passport bros. So amazing live stream so far.
Curious about your Chinese content, bro. I mean, I've seen some things, but I can't wait to see what you got next. I've heard some new things from some friends this past week, so I'm very curious to hear what you got, if it lines up with the things they've been saying.
And what have they been saying, brother?
Pack some goggles, man. Pack your scuba gear. When you go to China now, yeah, they say it comes easy and a little too fast all at once, man. So they said they had a good time, bro.
What?
Yeah. And they know how I feel about Chinese women. I'm like, oh, okay. I met the tourists. I met the tourists, so I was like, no, I'm good on Chinese women. But they're like, no, bro, we had a good time. You are absolutely wrong. Whatever. Yeah. So it sounded like they had fun. They were there for 2 weeks. And they talked about how bad they wanted to extend their time, but they had to come back and get to work.
Where in China were they at, bro?
You said where? They said they went to Shanghai, which that is not a hot spot to get in some trouble. Yeah, that's not a hot spot to get in trouble. So they named that just because they're like, we're not familiar with anything else. Let's see where what's good to go. And then they went to another city that was more like on the tech side. What is the name of that city? And it's like a nano city, a mega nano city. What's it called? I have to get that to you. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But yes, there's a comment that says splish splash. Yeah, that's what they were. Scuba gear and the whole nine. You going deep. in China.
I'd be pretty interested in hearing some of that Chinese content
Shenzhen.
too, because I've
He said it.
been there.
Shenzhen. Shenzhen's the place. That was their yeah. So they went on a big old tour of China, but they named Shenzhen. Maybe it wasn't Shanghai. Yeah, but definitely Shenzhen. And they said they got into some great trouble with no footage for me. So no footage that I could, use. So I can't wait to I'll be talking to him on Monday when I go into work. But yeah, they told me, they shared a few stories. They got into a lot of trouble in a short amount of time.
These are brothers.
These are black men. I don't buddy with the white guys too much, man. So yeah, I mean, it's just how it is. I roll with people I can trust, man, and people that know my experience. So yeah, they had a good time.
So the women were coming at them. What?
Yeah, man. They're like the new chiropractors of China, man. So everybody's back was getting straight. I was like, they're straightening everybody's back. So they're a little bit younger than me, so of course my influence was strong. So they learned from the best. I tell them how to do things, and so it's pretty dope. So I'm gonna get more intel from them from Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll tell you some cities that they hit, some places, some clubs too. But I can't wait for your China content, because I just want to hear that side too, just to put the stories together.
Wow, this is incredible. Okay, it's like some things are changing. Okay, interesting, man. Thank you for that breakdown, Pooh. All right, so we got 10 more minutes, brothers. 10 more minutes. So you want to call in now. Please support the channel. Please join the Patreon. Please cop the merch, and of course, please make sure you support in where you can. You want to say something, Black Label?
Yeah, I was going to say that I'm pretty interested in hearing some of that China content too, because I've been there once or twice and been around a few cities. So I want to see if things still kind of like line up with my anecdotal experience.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Black Label. All right, so let's now start wrapping up. I think Don is tired. Don, do you have any closing statements, brother?
Nothing really, man. Thanks for having me, IP, on your stream. Never thought I'd be here, but I really appreciate it. It was an honor, really, to tell my little experience, from my little time there. And I just thank you. That's all I really can say, is just thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Mr. Umi Yedwa for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, Umi. A close friend of mine lived in China for 10 plus years. They lived in Shanghai as well. It's a big city. You define you definitely can get what you define can get into action there. There are groups of women there that only date Americans, that only date foreigners. Okay, thank you, bro, for that breakdown, Umi Yedwa. Appreciate you, bro. Mr. Donovan Jamai, can you turn your camera on in the background so I know you're not sure? You're confirmed, Donovan. Thank you, brother. Let me bring in Donovan. You got your camera on. Is that okay? Give me a thumbs up.
Are you talking about me?
No, Donovan. No, there's another Donovan, brother.
Oh,
okay. What's up, Donovan?
What's up? So one quick question I have is, if you had been to Cali, because I know that they have like a big salsa festival in Cali, and that's hot for getting girls in Colombia.
Yeah. Yeah, I went. Well, I just went to a salsa club. And they told me, like, immediately my friend that I met told me in the Airbnb room, he was like, hey, you got to go to a salsa club because Cali is known for salsa. That's just their history. It's just big there. That, like, salsa is Cali. when I went there, like I said, I didn't know much. I was just going in there kind of blind, and it was the girl I was dancing with, like she was helping me dance, and we're laughing and cutting up and everything, and that was pretty much it. Salsa festival though, no, I haven't been. I want to go, but I haven't been.
Awesome. Awesome. And that was my only question. Colombia is definitely another country that I need to check out because hablo español. So I speak Spanish, so might as well
Oh,
use it.
oh, oh my God, you're gonna kill it. You're gonna kill it, man. You're going, you're going to kill it. Trust me.
Awesome. Awesome. But that was it. IP, I'm looking forward to your China stream. You definitely have to include the city of Guangzhou because I heard a lot of brothers have been killing it in Guangzhou, China.
Guangzhou. How do I spell that, bro?
They call it Chocolate City.
Okay.
A lot of African brothers are going there for university and then they stay there marrying Chinese women, having kids. The majority of the Chinese black population is in Guangzhou. I think I'm saying it wrong, but I'll type it for you in the chat, how to spell it.
Awesome. Gracias. Gracias.
No
Donovan,
I
appreciate
decay.
it. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Jamata. Jamata. It means goodbye in the Japanese. Thank you, bro. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay. Donovan, thank you, bro. Much appreciated, bro. Black Label Expat, do you have any closing questions or statements?
I mean, I'm gonna agree with UIP and say, guys, you gotta get into IT. That's really one of the few avenues out there where you can work permanently outside the U.S. and walk the best of both worlds, where you can have that high income job from the West, but then on the other side, live somewhere else where your money goes further and people definitely have a perspective of you. So yeah, definitely look into the IT thing.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Black Label. Shout out to Mr. LP for the $5 super chat. IP, give us a hint on the secret project with you and Phil. Or not yet, bro. Not yet. Stay tuned. Me and Phil got something planned very big. So stay tuned, brother. But I appreciate the support. Thank you, brother. Awesome. All right. So I'm gonna end the live stream. I want to say a huge thank you to all those that showed some support today by hitting the super chats and PayPal donation. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Make sure you book your IT consultation with me, okay, in the live stream chat. Make sure you go and follow me on IG. Make sure you join the Patreon, okay? And if you want to hear about the naughty place where you can find the most beautiful woman in Colombia, this is the exclusive Patreon link to that. Send your request to join the Facebook group, okay? I will accept you. And of course, make sure you please support me via the PayPal, okay? Make sure you also cop the merch as well. So please feel free to show some support, cop that merch, get a hoodie, show me some love. Go and subscribe to my new channel, International Passport Clips, where I drop travel vlogs, and make sure you go and follow me on Twitter, okay? Here's my Twitter account. Go and follow me on Twitter. So let me check my PayPal one more time. I'm going to end my stream after that. So thank you, Donovan and Black Label Expat. Feel free to leave anytime you want to, brothers.
All right. Thank you, IP.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, brother. Thank you. Yeah. So where's everyone listening in from when I log into my PayPal? Awesome. Oh. Okay. All right. So, where's everyone listening from? Chicago. Awesome, man. Shout out to the brothers in Chicago. Where's everyone listening from? Seattle, Washington. Awesome. Yo, this mic is crazy massive, man. So I got myself a new mic. I hope the audio quality is good, but it's a big mic. Theo's in the local pub. Shout out to Theo. My Theo, we need to catch up this weekend, brother. Have a lot to speak about, bro. Theo in the building. Bogota, Black Label Expat. Awesome. We got Almighty Re in Chicago. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. One more minute. Shout out to my mods too, man. Dark Ninja, John Thomas, Dems Wood, Superstar Mods, man. Superstar Mods. Thank you, Theo. We shall speak soon. Theo the genius. Toronto, the lands of fives that think they are tens. Hey, bro, you should be in Vancouver, man. What you doing in Toronto, brother? Vancouver is literally, what is it, 2 hours away? Take that trip to Vancouver, bro. I'm telling you. I miss Vancouver. I miss Vancouver. Vancouver. I miss Vancouver. And I still got some trips to go to this year, brothers. Oh yeah, and also the Japan live stream about my experience in Japan. Look out for that, brothers. That's coming very soon. I have not forgot that. I had a great time in Japan. That live stream is coming very soon. I'm gonna break down Japan for you, brothers, man. Oh, I got so much to say. Right. Man, I miss Japan too. Oh, I miss Japan. I miss Japan. All right, awesome, man. Awesome. So where else y'all listening in from, man? Where else? So out of 10, how good is my audio quality? New mic. So out of 10, rate my audio mic quality. I just want to make sure that this mic is good. Out of 10. Out of 10, what would you rate the mic quality and the audio? Let me know right now, brothers. Out of 10. Give me some scores. Yo, Johnny, where you been, Johnny, bro? Damn, Johnny Walker in the building, man. Shout out to Johnny Walker, legend. Awesome, bro. 10, 8 to 9 sounds good. 9.5. This is awesome. Yes. Fantastic. 8.5. 9.5. Awesome, man. Nine 9.5. Awesome. Thank you, brothers. Yes. So expect more production quality to go up. You know, I'm going to give you brothers a lot of value this year, a lot of value. I'm planning big things, so please be patient. Please be patient. I'm planning a lot of things for the channel, so just keep supporting me, keep watching my content, sharing it. I will not let you brothers down. Okay, fantastic. All right, brothers, have a great weekend, and I'll see you brothers tomorrow for another classic live stream. Peace out, brothers. Thank you.